Muchísimas gracias. Gracias, Hilda. Gracias a todos ustedes. I see so many friends in the room today. So let's get this started, shall we? I want to begin by thanking the national president, Roger, for being here, to the Ford company, and also to Coca-Cola, to the women who organized this. Yeah. Because, the guys take the credit, but the women do the work. Te lo voy a decir, eh? To the men who are here, I do want to say thank you for being enlightened and not scared. Because you get a room full, especially of Latinas, and it's an amazing thing that happens. And to Miss Martinez for warming up the crowd with your beautiful keynote. Thank you for your story. I want to take a personal privilege to thank a few people in the room. Belém Robles, ¿dónde estás? Belém, ¿dónde estás? She's here somewhere. My personal friend. Thank you. Thank you for being LULAC strong. To Mickey Luna, ¿dónde estás, Mickey? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She and I have been working up and down the state from the very beginning. And to somebody who used to be on my staff and I still consider on the Sanchez team, and that would be Yvonne Duncan. ¿Dónde estás, Yvonne? Thank you. She's the one that keeps me informed about what's going on with LULAC. There's a lot of things I want to say to you, but I don't have a lot of time. I owe my life to LULAC. For you young people who are in this room, LULAC, which was formed from a bunch of civil rights sort of little groups down in the deep, deep heart of Texas, formed because when our service members came back from World War II, having put their lives on the line, having been wounded, having been killed for this country, they were not allowed to own homes by law. Think about that. Mexican Americans could not own homes. That is the history. So it was formed. And it's been growing. Some years it's been up, some years a little down, but it's always been there. In 1965, there was a program started. Now, they say it was started by President Johnson, but we know better. Put forward, pushed, designed, lobbied, with people throwing themselves in Washington, D.C. until the Head Start program was born. LULAC did that. And I was the first little girl in 1965 in the Head Start program. I'm on the front page. We want this or we want that. They need us. They need our leadership. They need you. Your communities need you. You know that. Where there is not you, there is a vacuum. There is a gap. There is nothing. And it is misery for our people when we don't stand up and we say we're going to lead and we get to the table, and we must do that because America needs us leading. They need us, and they know it. Now they know it. So, siempre nos dicen, they always say to us, you're not qualified, you don't have experience, esto, lo otro, right? Hello? Let's talk about this. I have the life experience of a Californian, of the majority of Californians. I have 20 years experience in the House of Representatives. I've taken the hard votes. When everyone was running to war, no on Iraq. When everyone was saying bail out the banks, no! Because our people lost their homes. That's what happened to us. When they said, let's put in the Patriot Act, I said, no, because that took away your civil liberties, and it took mine away also. It took Snowden to show the Congress how much they had given away. All of those hard votes, nobody else has taken them the way I have. Nobody has that experience. 20 years of votes for the environment, for the minimum wage. We just passed $15 an hour over time. And the governor will sign it on Monday here in California. But why did that go? That went because the people were putting forward an initiative to say it's time that we respect and give dignity to the person who throws our trash, to the person who cleans our house, to the person who serves us our meal. It is time that we recognize that they have dreams also. That's what that means. When I'm in Washington, D.C., most of my day is spent walking into rooms where there are no women and there are no minorities. Because I do the very nasty, nasty job of keeping us safe and keeping us out of wars and making sure that where the conflicts are in the world, we're bringing down the conflict level so that we don't send our families to fight. And the really tough things in the top secret world, there isn't a Latino in there. There's just a Latina. I have the experience that counts. So I tell you, why political power is important to us. Let's take a look at this state of California, over 50% Latino. I guarantee you. They say it's 46 or 47 or 43 or 38. No, somos más de 50%. Just walk out of here and see. Go into any church and see. Go into any elementary school, and you are going to see that we are there. So here's what I want LULAC to understand, is the significance of this election. Who's about 23 or 24 or 25 in this room? Ladies, put your hands up. If you're Californians, you have had the same U.S. senators your entire life. If we don't get us in this time, you're going to have to wait another 24 years. That's the reality of the Senate race. Really? You want to wait for your kids to be able to put in a Latina? Is that how long you want to wait? Think about that. We choose our United States Senator about every 20 to 30 years. This is the election. This is the presidential election. This is where our people are coming to vote. Luis Gutierrez, do you know him? Luis es muy amigo mío, puertorriqueño, pero muy amigo mío. Elegido por mexicano-americanos, eh? He has a Mexican-American majority district. He told me the other day they had the Chicago primary. Y me dijo, you know what, Loretta? In the primary, the highest number of votes I've ever gotten are 46,000. He said, you know what I got this past Tuesday? Pues no sé, Luis, dime. 95,000 votes. He said to me, do you know what I did differently? No, dígame. Me dijo, nothing. Nada. He looked at me and goes, the Mexican Americans are coming to vote. ¿Ya ves? So, this is what I say to LULAC. Es nuestro tiempo. Si no ahora, ¿cuándo? Right? Up and down every state, but in particular in California, we must unite. We must unite and take responsibility. Responsibility is that we run. If you don't run, you can't win. Responsibility is that we win. Why? Because a great agenda for Latinos is a super agenda for America. We are America. God bless you and work hard because we need you. Gracias. Gracias. Go to Loretta.org. Ha ha ha. Loretta.org. Okay. Oh, I was reading her notes.
You were reading my speech. Well, I don't need it. Congresswoman, you're so inspiring. Thank you for being here with us today. And we would like to offer a token of our appreciation for the work that you do. But comes on behalf of LULAC and the Women's Commission.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Over there.